So today I was poking around and it finally dawned on me why the Jews want to get into Syria. And I told you it's about power, and I believe that I'm right. For those of you that don't know what the Tower of Babel is, it's a story in the Bible. Go look it up. They got stopped by supposedly God. They were trying to build a building. It wasn't a building, it was a fucking vortex. Like I've been saying, they need to get into Syria right here because this is the word that gave it away right here. The word Shannara. That place sits right smack dab in Syria. Okay? It says it right here. The story of the Tower of Babel would be, it is widely considered Shinar. The Bible says Babel took place in Mesopotamia, which is northeastern Syria today. Now, in an unrelated thing, I ran across this, where the guy doesn't even talk about Shinar, but he calls himself the Shinar detective, and he's using these words, which is exactly what I've been telling you that they're trying to do. And there's the picture of the black stone, which is the tubal cain, iron stone, and these are dimensional portals because it's a fractal picture. Okay? What is the Tower of Babel? It's a vortex. Babel comes from two words, gate, Bab, and God, El. Isn't it funny that Barbra Streisand, that Jew bitch, her nickname is Babs, which is gate, which is the fucking broad, which means gate to heaven or God. It's a vortex. There's an energy fucking vortex there. The iron deals with magnetism and polarity. This is exactly what the deal is. That's why they want to get in there, and that's what all of this bullshit about going to war with Russia and Syria is. Because Russia and Syria have teamed up and are saying no. Yes, they're all on the same team, but it's like, think of it like this. Imagine a family that's fighting over an inheritance. Now, nobody on the outside of the family can have any part of this. We can enlist other people from outside the family, like lawyers and that type of stuff, but they're not privy to any of it. So the whole family, Russia, Syria, the Jews, they're all one big family, all doing the same thing, except one portion of the family wants it for themselves, and that's the Jews. Syria is telling them, fuck you, this is our property, you ain't taking it. So they're construing these irate and outlandish stories of Russia hacking into the United States computer services, internet services, to start a war. See, because it's about diversion. They want in there. And if they want fucking in there, that's where the spike of the spike of power is. Remember I told you? Remember I told you? They want to be right there so they can claim it for themselves. Because what is it? It's the gate to heaven. It's the vortex up and out of here. Remember I told you in the earlier videos that they thought if they were in the right place, they'd get out of here? Well, that's what the deal is. And they're killing everybody and anybody that's in their way to get there. The Tower of Babel. For those of you that don't know what it is, please go and look in the King James Version and go read the story of the Tower of Babel. It was them trying to do this before, and they got shut down. They're going to get shut down again. They will get shut down again. Right when they think that they've got it, boom. I'm telling you, that's what all of this craziness is about the war with Russia, because Russia is siding with Syria to keep the Jews out of there. America is just a whipping boy that's being used to go in and murder these people. The Jews care not for America. Get us what we want, and then you can go fuck off. Britain is a whipping boy. Get us what we want, and then you can fuck off and die. They want in there. This black cube, which is what Tubal Cain is, representation of, it's the North Pole of Saturn, it's all of that stuff. It's magnetic, it's a vortex. They all want the power, like He-Man, except in this case, it's She-Man. Do you understand? Does this make sense to you? I told you, it's a very old story, come back around again. There's a power surge in that area, and they know it. It was there before, and it's back again. And they want the fuck in there at any cost. And they don't care if it comes down to nuclear power, using nukes to bluff their way in there, they'll do it. In other words, these fuckers have taken the position, we will not be denied. That's ours. But it's funny, it was in Babylonia, which does not sound anything like Jews. Although, but they're claiming it that it's theirs. Funny, I think when you claim something that's not yours, isn't that considered theft? Well, I mean, they're good at that. That's what they do. There's a power vortex, a surge there. And if there's any connection to Saturn, it's that point right there. As a matter of fact, it's tied to the whole Noah's Ark and all of that bullshit. And we know that the Ark is not a boat, it's an electrical charge. That's why. Now you know why Hillary Clinton is trying to fucking force her way in there. She wants to be president, so she can give the order to fire the nukes. They want to get in there. They need to get in there. I've been telling you guys this for the last couple of years at least. It's the gateway. Here, this guy is stating that there's portals and vortexes. All witches know what that stuff is. And that's what it is. They think they're getting out of here without paying their dues. Got news for you. Not going to happen.